If your days look busy, but at the end of the day you're still empty, exhausted, and feeling like nothing got done today, this video will fix that. So hello everyone, I am Rahul and I just came back to YouTube after a year-long break. And now I've just planned so many things for this channel that you're going to see in my upcoming videos. So let's not waste more of our day and let's get started. In the end, we're also going to look at one of the most important mistake that you make, which makes your next day go instantly downhill. So the problem with you and I is that we don't lack motivation. We lack structure and we lack system in our days. Remember the school days when we used to wake up at the fixed same time at 6 a.m. and we used to rush to the school and we had all our classes from the morning to the afternoon and it was just so sorted. And as we got older, this routine, this system, it got imbalanced. There's just so many things that you have to do by yourself, and those are things that no one has taught us about. So now what happens is that every time we want to get something done, we look for motivation. So in this process of finding motivation, we lose something that is more important to us, and that is structure, systems. We need some stable, solid, time-based, energy-based systems to help us get ahead in our life. Now, how do you think that's going to happen? It does not work like setting a routine. And it surely does not mean that you should do everything in a planned and controlled way, because that's genuinely not possible. And if that is possible for you, man, I really appreciate you. But it wasn't for me. And that's how I learned to manage my day better. So usually why we fail to see the days as they are is because we manage them by time. We organize it like 5 a.m. I'll wake up, and then 6 a.m. I'll make my breakfast. 7 a.m. I'll head to the gym, and 8 a.m. I'm gonna come back and work for 1 hour. And that definitely does not happen that way, because not every day is the same. And not every day we're gonna have the same energy, same momentum, and same things driving us forward. We think that we have 24 hours in a day, and we just divide it like we're going to spend only that amount of time in something. And that's really absurd. You have more things to do in a day, you have more hobbies to pursue, you have more people to look forward to, and you just have so many things to do. And that does not happen when you sort your day time-wise. And the next mistake that I used to do, and I'm really sure you must be doing too, is that we have too much to focus on in a single day. For example, I am making a new song and I also have to make this video. So I cannot just cram both of these things into a single day and be like, I'll make music for X amount of hours, I'll do this video for X amount of hours, then I'll edit this video for X amount. It does not work like that way. What if by the end of filming this video, I'm too tired to make music and I just want a break? You cannot really push yourself in that way if you don't have the energy to do something. And even if we have the energy to do a lot of things, we just fail to take the first step. And I think that's what matters, the first step. The first step is what makes you go ahead. The first step is what starts the whole thing. So over the next few minutes, I'm gonna take you step by step into how you can fix your own day and essentially your life. So with first step comes planning, properly and practically. We don't need to pick up 100 things and just sort them out priority wise. We just need to pick up one. And if we do that one thing correctly, we're gonna win this day. So just pick up one non-negotiable task that you're gonna center your day around. For example, I have kept Tuesdays for filming my videos. Why? Because Tuesdays my gym is closed and I have extra 2 hours that I can use to film my videos, and I think that works pretty well. So I know that I just have to film this video. I'm winning the whole day. With that non-negotiable task, you're gonna pick 3 supporting tasks that you are going to do in a day. And once you have centered your day around just doing these 4 things, you are already winning in your day. That's all you have to do for today. Step 2. Energy management. So let's say you follow my advice and center your day around that one non-negotiable task. You get so much into it that you forget to take breaks. You work for 4 hours straight and that leads you to a burnout, and then you just can't do anything for the rest of the day. You are mentally fatigued. And if you are mentally fatigued or exhausted, you really cannot do anything else. So forget about that non-negotiable task. So you're not able to do those supporting tasks either. So how you can step in is divide your work into blocks. For me, 2 hours is a pretty standard time, and I can focus and sit for 2 hours without, feeling any kind of drop in my attention, and I can take a break afterwards, like half an hour or 20 minutes, and that just works well with me. So if you want to do the same, you can start with 30 minutes or even 60 minutes if you're feeling brave. And if you can go up to 90 minutes, that's the best thing you can do. So for 90 minutes, you will be able to work, and then you can take a break for 15 to 20 minutes. But most importantly, do not scroll while you're on the break. The break does not mean picking up your phone and doom scrolling, because if you do that, you're not really enjoying the break. In your break, I really advise you to stay off your phone. You can check your notifications, reply to people, but in that break, please ensure that you're not using your phone for over 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Because if you do, you're not clearing your mind of the things you have been doing the past 60 or 90 minutes. And that will really hurt your productivity. Because if you cannot come back with a fresh mind, that's gonna cost you a lot of attention. So go ahead, talk to people, sit in sunlight, sit in silence, just do nothing at all or listen to some music. But don't look at your phone. Now, step 3, remove micro choices. So micro choices are not going to influence your day in any way. So for example, you can have 2 things to choose from when you're having your breakfast, and you're gonna spend a little more than necessary amount of your brain power to choose what to eat in your breakfast. So my suggestion would be to have something that you can default to. It's just like when you get a new phone and some things are turned on or off by default. It's like that. Whenever you're confused between 2 choices and you've got a really long day ahead, just plan a default choice. For example, for me, when I don't really have the energy to choose a breakfast for me, I just have a peanut butter sandwich and just call it a day, and that works really well because I don't have to choose between 2 or 3 breakfast options that I have to make, and it's easy. It doesn't cost a lot of time, it doesn't cost a lot of energy to make, and it's only going to help me further in the day, right? So you need these systems, these default systems that are always in place, no matter what you have to do in the rest of the day, but you have at least got one thing sorted, and that is your systems. So you just have to have systems in place. What kind of coffee you're going to drink in the morning, what kind of breakfast are you going to eat, or what book will you read, or what clothes will you wear to the gym. Just have a default setting. For example, you can just wear this black hoodie in your gym and you don't have to worry about what you're wearing. Now coming to step number 4, which is the power saving mode. So if you think that you will put your 100% every day of your life, that's really not going to happen. What instead is going to happen is that you're going to put your 100% in the first day, maybe 80% in the second day, and on the 5th day you do nothing. And that's how the chase of 100% ends. And you really might be familiar with that. Whatever you've tried to do with all your energy, all your might, you really cannot sustain that. So you need a sustainable practice. Like we discussed in the earlier step, your default setting. On the days that you cannot really overachieve, on the days you cannot really overperform, it's like choosing 70% of your effort as the normal. And whenever you do 100%, it's more than enough. And whenever you do a 50%, it's your power saving mode. That's all you need to achieve. You really don't have to hit 100% every single day, because if you do that, you're gonna get tired, you're gonna get burnt out. So for example, if you think you will read 20 pages of the book in a day, you should cut it down to 10 pages of the book in a day. If you do 15, that's very good. If you do 20, that's excellent. But if you do just 10, you're not gonna feel very bad about it, right? So for days where you cannot do 100% of the things, just do half of them, or just do for 20% of them. Consistency doesn't come from high intensities. Consistency comes from showing up every day, even when it's low intensity. Now step number 5, shut down. Just like any other actions, You cannot start a new one until the previous one has been completed. Similarly, every day you cannot go with the mindset that you had yesterday, with the planning that you had yesterday, and you really cannot carry that mental baggage from today to tomorrow, because it will only make your tomorrow worse. So at the end of the day, remember that you need to shut down. This is the most important thing that we're going to discuss today. It's closing the loop. Because once you have started your day, you need to close it well. You need to analyze, did I do everything that I wanted to do? Was something missed? You can schedule it later in that week or whatever works for you. But the most important thing is to reflect on yourself. Just reflect, what were the things that went good today? What were the things that didn't go according to the plan? Or what are the things that you can improve? So these tiny micro adjustments can compound over time and lead to so many positive results that after a few months you will be unrecognizable by your own self. From a person who had no routine, who had no motive to get out of bed, to becoming a person that has more clarity, more definition of where the day is starting and where the day is ending. So as we come to the end of this video, let's summarize these 5 steps that we have studied, which can make your day instantly better. Number 1, pick one task and make it the highlight of your day. Number 2, work in energy cycles and manage it better. Number 3, have fewer decisions to make and more systems to sustain. Number 4, pick out your default settings and enter your power saving mode. And the most important, number 5, is have a shutdown ritual. So I really hope this video helped you, and I would love to know if you started following these things and how did it go. If your day went instantly better, comment down below and let's show each other that we got this. If you enjoyed the video, I would request you to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. I am Rahul, and let's be the best of ourselves.